Hi everyone, it's Lavinia and welcome. In today's video, I wanted to share with you these color cubes. Now, I bought these probably about 2 or 3 years ago and never opened them. I had bought them to use in my coloring books and maybe some artwork just to get color combinations that would work. But what I had actually been using, I love this color wheel. It's from So Easy. And I think it's used mostly for quilting, and you just point in the direction if you wanted to get complementary, split complementary, triad, tetrads. But I like the fact that it has these different colors around that I was using with my color pencils in my coloring books. But I had bought this, and now Sarah Renae Clark has a volume 3 and 4 of these color cubes, and I want to say probably about 90% of these cards that are in here I think are, you could probably find on Pinterest. I don't think that, what I mean is I think that they're free to use, and I know some YouTubers have been using them as inspiration to make their own paintings and drawings, maybe when they're kind of like stuck in a rut. Whoops. So I mean, there's still the plastic on here, and I think she has come out with 3 other cubes. I also have where there's this online catalog, so instead of using the boxes or the cards, I can use the catalog, and honestly I never used it, so I'm not saying to not buy this, I'm not saying to buy this. I'm just going to show you what they look like, and I thought, since I bought them, I want to start using my tools and resources, and I want to go ahead and start using these. So this one is volume 2, and on this sticker there's a number 2, so I guess I would just stick that on there. I don't want to lose that one. And then this will be the volume 1. And from what I understand, the difference now is that she has eliminated some of the cards, and she has indexes or indices. I don't know how you call them. But here is the instruction on using a color palette, how to match colors. It has hex codes, tints and shades, the color names, the appearance of colors, and then if you want to share your art. So this is card number 1, and let's see, this would be then the very last card in the box, which will be number 500. So let's just take a look, for example, at these 2 cards. So for example, this is one color scheme, which has 6 colors, and then this, has 5 color schemes, and this one has 6. And so it gives you an idea of putting these together, sort of what it would look like. So that's why I had bought them for my coloring page, because I thought, my coloring books, because I thought that that would be fun. So these are the pure colors on the first side, and then on the flip side, it has, again, those main colors, and then the tint and the shades. So this would have a little bit of black added to it. This would have white, and again, that pure color here. These are probably the hex colors, if you know anything about that, which I know once in a while I use Photo P if I wanted to. It's PHOTOPEA. I had learned that about that program in a color class that I took at the community college. So just to give you an idea, these are just some of the cards that are in here. This one, let's see what this one looks like. I'm not going to go through all the cards, of course. But again, let's say I wanted to draw or paint, or have a coloring page where there's a macaw. I can probably find this and then look at these colors, either compare my color pencils to this or the hex number, and do that, and use it that way. So I thought I would start using these. I know I've seen a few, again, YouTubers who maybe not necessarily that one, but there's sometimes like some objects where they take that card and they use that as part of a drawing. That's a pretty one. See those color combinations? That's pretty for fall. Like that. And again, you can find these probably on Pinterest, you know, color combination cards. That's a pretty one right there. So these look like, maybe they go in order. Like that looks like more like fall. So that was color cube number 1. And let's see what we have here more or less in color cube number 2. So that's a pretty party. Happy birthday party. So, and that's what I mean is that, for example, if you have a coloring page that has a party scene. So these look like they're all like, yeah, these colors. Look at that with those roses. There's more cupcakes. So these are more like the pastel colors. So they may go in order that way. This sort of reminds me of maybe a pretty October, September color palette. A nice muted one. So definitely, again, as I said, I'm going to go ahead and start using these. I have one of my coloring books out here. I will do a separate video on this because I have added some Liquitex clear gesso to this page. And I thought I would pick out one of these color palettes and use my watercolors as a base and then coloring pencils on top. For this one, I placed the clear gesso and then I used my Graphitint water-soluble graphite pencils. So these pencils here. And I do like the way that this one here had turned out. So stay tuned for that, for this page coming up. And I'll pick one of these palettes here and we'll see how it turns out. So that is it for this particular one. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Take care. I will see you in the next one. Bye.